Welcome to Amy Kardashian and the Expert Show, where the experts share their knowledge, wisdom, and powerful insights to help you transform your business and personal life. This show is about real life education and beyond. I have a guest with me right now. He is amazing. His name is Michael Lozier, and he's been a very good guest on Oprah on her radio show. It's supposed to be only 1 30-second commercial or 30 minutes, end up being 4 times on her radio show. And also he had his own radio show on her network. That's what I believe. So I want to introduce you to Michael. Welcome, Michael. Welcome back.
Hey, hello, I'm so excited to be back. Thank you.
We're so excited to have you.
Thank you. I love hearing that introduction. You know, what was supposed to be 1 30-minute interview, as soon as we were done the interview, I was ready to go.
Wow.
I put my jacket on and I zipped it up and I put my knapsack on. I was at a radio station, and the producer taps on the glass and he said, "Oprah." So I thought she was just going to thank me, so I put my headset on, and then I heard the music, and she said, "You loved him so much last week. I brought him back again this week."
Wow.
So I am fully dressed with my backpack on, doing my second interview with Oprah, a surprise interview.
Wow.
That happened 4 times in total.
Oh my goodness, that must been, it's just, I can't even imagine being on her show because she's amazing. Amazing interviewer. I mean, obviously she's done something right in her career to get to where she's at today. That is really nice.
Yeah. She quoted from my book probably 5 times.
Wow, but that says something about you,
Yeah, it's this book here, Law of Attraction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. That's nice.
Yeah, so that was a great experience.
But because she interviewed a lot of powerful people. So, I mean, you must. I actually saw you on your one of your workshop. And that's why I asked you to come on my show, because you impressed me. And then I learned that you were interviewed by Oprah. I'm like, I see why, right?
Yeah.
I see why. So today we are going to talk about the 7 keys to the emotional code process. That's
right.
very interesting title.
Yes. Well, first, the emotion code process comes from the emotion code book by Dr. Bradley Nelson, and he has developed the whole process. I'm going to explain that in a moment, and I'm a certified practitioner. Now, here's it's all energy healing. When we have a negative experience or an accident, during that accident or during that event, the emotions that you experience go to the area where you had the accident. So if you were feeling shock and shame and embarrassment and hurt and anger and disappointment, whatever you were feeling, go to that area. Now, because some people, you'll hear people say they carry their grief in their back. Well, there's actually 60 of them. There's actually 60, not just stress or grief, there's 60 of them. So when people talk about having chronic pain in their neck?
Yes.
Or they might say their leg is pulsating a little bit, or their sharp pains.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all of those sensations are unprocessed negative emotions.
Wow.
That happened during the event.
Okay.
So if people have a stiff neck or sore joints, or they had an accident and they're all inflamed and they're sore or there's lots of pain, they are unprocessed negative emotions and they're trapped. But here's the good news.
Okay, give us the good news.
The good news is your subconscious mind knows everything. Everything that you ever happened and tasted, touched, and smelled and listened to is all stored.
Mm-hmm.
Good news is the trapped emotions that are causing the pain, your subconscious mind knows what they are. That's the good news. Now, so there's a way for us to tap into our subconscious mind and say, subconscious mind, can you tell me which one these are so I can get rid of it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as a practitioner, and you saw me in Las Vegas.
Yes.
I was on stage. I described all the 7 keys. I'm going to do it here in a minute.
Okay.
And then I had people come to the front of the room, and I stood 2 feet away from them, and I relieved their pain. whether it was their hip pain,
Yes.
their neck pain, remember the woman with the fan?
Yes. Yes.
She fanned for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? I talked to her on Monday. She said she hasn't fanned once, and she's still not fanning. That was live
Amazing.
in front of the room.
Now-
So all of these habits and all of these little tics that people have and all of the chronic pain, it is unprocessed,
it's
trapped negative emotions.
Now, let me ask you a question. We're not saying all of the symptoms are emotions. We're not saying that, right? Like, because there is some things like really happening in your body, and it could be you need a medical assistant. So, but
yeah.
90% or 80% of the things that we feel, it could be emotional blocks.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, and I'm talking about physical pain. So if somebody has an organ that's not working, that's a different pain. I'm talking about aches and pains and chronic pains. And, I've helped people that had ringing in the ear. I help people that had seasonal allergies. Seasonal allergies are not pollen. They're negative, trapped emotions. I could help somebody right now in 6 minutes live on the air, because I do it once a week, get rid of seasonal allergies because I can become the proxy. You have heartburn, it's trapped emotion.
Wow.
Specific food cravings, it's a trapped emotion. Anything that's not natural is caused by a trapped emotion from a negative event. So here's the process.
Okay.
I'm going to show it to you, and you're going to help read them. I think it's big enough here. So the very first important thing in the process is
emotion code chart. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see you very big.
Good.
They can see you though. They can read it.
That's right. It's the emotion code chart, and there's 60 possible emotions.
Okay.
There's 60 possible negative emotions. Good. That's done. Now I got the chart. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use muscle testing.
Okay.
Now muscle testing is an agreement that I have with my brain to show me what a yes answer is. So the way I do it, I put 2 fingers together and I try to break through the loop, and I say, you know what, brain, I don't want you to whisper what you think it is. I want to know what it is. Show me what a yes is. So this is a yes in my fingers, and that's a no. So I'm going to use muscle testing to review the chart, and my subconscious mind will tell me which one it is.
Interesting.
Now, so we have a chart. I'm going to use muscle testing, and then I become your proxy. Just like if I was going to vote on your behalf, I'm going to talk to your subconscious mind on your behalf, because you can almost pretend that we have a little thread connecting us. So I'm your proxy. Then we want to know from the client, what is the severity? What is the severity of your pain? 1 being it's low, and 10 being I can hardly walk. What is the severity of your heartburn? What is the severity of your seasonal allergies? What is the severity of your insomnia? I've helped it all live on the air. It's so possible. Now,
Wow.
number 5, I need the client's permission. The client is to say, yes, Michael, you can do that. They give me their permission. Now, here's where it all goes down. You saw it live.
Yes.
I'm muscle testing. I'm reading the chart, and boy, as soon as I get a yes, because I'm saying, is it this one? There's 60 of them, right? Is it this one, this one? Oh, boom, it's right there. And as soon as I find it, it leaves the client, and it comes to me. So
Interesting.
then I have a magnet, and I take the magnet, and I have to do this to dilute it. So you remember I did that?
Yes, I remember that.
I find the trapped emotion, it's negative, I don't want to take it on, I dilute it. Now, each trapped emotion is about the size of a baseball, so imagine removing 5 balls of energy from someone's neck. No wonder they couldn't move it. And you saw it live. People came up with chronic pain at an 8 and a 9 and a 10 and an 11 and so on. It's like, and then they were done and it was gone.
They were so happy. They walked away very happy. So this is something you didn't develop. You learned that, right? Is that correct?
That's right.
And
Dr.
then-
Bradley Nelson, yes.
Okay, so it's not like you're taking the credit for this, but you learned it, worked on you, and then that's how you're. Okay, so then you said something when you were on the stage. You said you can actually teach this to other people. You
No,
can
I
teach
don't-
them, no?
No, Dr.
Okay.
Bradley Nelson, he runs a certification. You can learn this on your own like I did.
Okay.
There's 2 key elements. One is learn how to muscle test.
Okay.
And another is learn how to read the chart by asking the questions.
So people gonna say, how can you help me then if I could learn it by myself? There is something that you could master it and you can get better at it?
Yeah, like everything else, you just learn. I've done thousands of sessions. I'm a great question asker.
Okay.
And
You can
what
pinpoint, yeah.
That's right. You know what the key is? I can only ask yes or no questions.
Okay, so you have to know what you're doing.
So you have to navigate. Plus, you know what? I'm a certified NLP practitioner. I understand. So I bring a lot to the table, not just the muscle testing.
That's right. That's right. That's why we want to make sure that they come to you. I mean, it's not just learning it. You're not going to be able just to heal yourself like that.
Yeah. Oh, and I give 100% money back guarantee. If I don't get rid of your sinus problem, if I don't help your sleep, if you don't get rid of if I help people eliminate and delete food, pop, chips, milk, jujubes, licorice, M&M peanuts,
Wow.
peanut butter. You tell me what it is, I can delete it from you forever because it's a trapped emotion. Now you're going to smile when you see this. There's one more key element to the emotion code process, and you'll remember when I was on stage, I needed to be hydrated.
Yes, you drank a lot of water.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I had like 25 glasses of water, and because this is what helps me, the conductivity to help me connect to the client. So I think I worked on 7 people, and I corrected all of their pain, all 7 people in front of the room. So
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's like a fuel, like gasoline. It's like that. So keep me hydrated. So what I did in Vegas and what I did now was I explained the 7 keys. This is how it works, right? So it's all unprocessed negative trapped emotions that are causing you pain. So I'm just recommending people do what they need to do to understand it more. I'm helping a woman right now that had 2 knee replacements. Now, she had so much pain around her knees. Imagine all the negative emotions that she experienced getting her knees cut off. So I helped her remove the pain. I didn't help the knees, but all the pain around it was these unprocessed negative trapped emotions, and I do it over the phone or over Skype.
I mean, would you agree if when we see a pill, we think that's going to help us, but something we can't really see and understand, you have to really believe it and understand there is some emotions blocked in your joint, in your muscles. I believe that. I truly believe that because you could see the difference even when you watch a movie that's stressing you. You hold yourself up, and then when you have joy, you're don't have that tense anymore. So it does make a difference. Your thoughts, your thinking, and your emotions when you connect them. So to clear those out, it gives you breathing room and it allows your body to function better and really do what your body's supposed to do and not hold yourself up. This is amazing.
Yes. Like these negative trapped emotions, you know the orange traffic cone that we see on the road?
Yes.
And that says, slow down, you have to go around. Well, these trapped emotions are like orange cones in our world, We want to make more money, but there's an old trapped emotion that says, no, you can't, because you were 9 years old. And then we want to have a great relationship. And there's an orange cone, which is one of these, says, no, because remember that breakup when you were 21 years? So everything is stored. So when we're not getting what we want, it's because there's an orange cone.
Something is holding you back.
There we go. And if we have physical pain, that means there's also stored trapped emotions.
That's absolutely, I agree with that. Can you give them your website so they can maybe get to know you more and learn from you?
Yes. Now, I've done a 9-minute video describing all the keys of the process, so you have to check it out. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/emotion code. That's hangoutwithmichael.com/emotion code.
Michael, I want to have you again and again and again. You're going to be, because you have so much to share. So there is a lot of information here we could share with everyone.
Yes.
And you're about helping other people because, you feel good about that. I already felt when you were on the stage, you were doing it from the heart, not just there is no ego and I know more than you do. It's just you want to help them. That comes across very well from you.
Now, when you were at the seminar, you heard me talk about my new book, but I wasn't ready. So it's ready right here.
Oh my goodness! Okay.
I know. So this is
nice.
Another conversation. It's called Your Life's Purpose.
Okay.
and I help people uncover what their life's purpose is. And when they know what their life's purpose is, they feel joy. And
Okay.
joy is the purpose of
Well,
their
what we
life.
need to do then, we need to have you on Judy Morio's show on akexpertstv.com. I will have her probably read your book, and she would love to interview you on her
Very
show.
good.
That will be good for the new book. Well, thank you so much for agreeing again to come on the show. And for all of you there, if you didn't watch the first segment, I interviewed Michael, please do so. Go to akexpertstv.com and watch the first interview I did with Michael. And this is the second one. And if you're on the website right now, great. Just look for him again. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate your coming on the show and giving us your time. Appreciate that. And for you, I will be right back.